Yo, what is up everyone? This is OJ over here from PlayerEssence.com and welcome to another PE discussion video that I have here for you guys. So today we're going to be talking about Star Fox Zero and Paper Mario Color Splash, both for the Nintendo Wii U. At the recent Nintendo Direct, Nintendo unveiled an amazing trailer and information for Star Fox Zero, and at first I wasn't too impressed with it just by watching it, but after watching some of the new gameplay videos from GameXplain and watching some of the other interviews that have been going up with Shigeru Miyamoto and just showing off this game, and of course the Star Fox Retro FX chip amiibo thing that you can do, that looks really cool. I've kind of changed my mind a little bit more. I still think that the graphics could be better, but from when they first showed off the game to this point, it's definitely gotten a lot better. But I do want to talk a little bit about some news that came out afterwards, that motion controls as far as with the gamepad will be forced upon you in some sections. So there will be sections to where you will not have the option to play with the classic controller or play with the Wii U Pro controller, because I know that it supports those other controllers to where you can just control, you don't have to worry about using the gamepad for aiming or anything like that. But in some parts you'll have to use the motion controls. I think it's one of the parts to where like you have to control like a droid or drone and it has like a little view on the gamepad screen. I think those are probably some of the parts or some of the individual aiming parts that they do, and I hate to see stuff like that because I think that players shouldn't have to switch off between control schemes. But if something happens to your gamepad, for example, like let's say it breaks during the time you are playing Star Fox Zero or something happens to it, you can't put it apart, so you can't progress through the game. So I really wish they would have made it to where you can just use the Wii U Pro controller or a different controller at all times, and they kind of programmed it and they kind of designed the game to where it can be played throughout the whole thing without that. But it is what it is. It does force the motion controls on you at certain parts as far as using the second screen and gyro controls and everything like that. But the game is looking a lot better. The graphics do look better. The action has always looked good. It's always been 60 frames per second. It's always been pretty fluid. It just lacked more enemies on screen. It lacked detail that you would expect from an HD game, at least a game in 2015, 2016 from Nintendo. So that's the one thing that was kind of the big knock on the game, but it's actually looking a lot better at this point. Like I said, there's still some stuff that I really wish that it had, like online multiplayer. The couch co-op multiplayer mode is something that I'll probably never use, but at least it's there for those who want it. And I just wish that they really put online multiplayer. But other than that, I mean, the game is looking really good, and I don't like the fact that they're forcing motion controls, but once again, it is what it is. But overall, what are your thoughts on Star Fox Zero? Do you feel that Nintendo has redeemed themselves with this game? Shigeru Miyamoto, this is kind of his baby along with Platinum Games, but this is really Shigeru Miyamoto's idea. Do you feel that it's been redeemed a little bit based on what we've seen? But Nintendo didn't really go too much into motion controls as much, so more stuff that they're going to do with that. Maybe all it is really just the aiming and some of the drone stuffs, or maybe they have a direct plan where they're going to show off more of it. But hey, who knows? We'll have to wait and see on that one. So let's go ahead and we're going to move on to the next topic here, and that is Paper Mario Color Splash. And this game to me never looked that amazing when I first saw it on the Nintendo Direct, but I was willing to definitely give it an opportunity because of course it's an RPG and I want to play that, and people always talk about how good Paper Mario games are. I've only played the Thousand Year Door, which I thought was really good. Oh, I also played the one on the Wii. I did not like that one at all. I was just like, okay, I'm done with Paper Mario after this. I played a little bit of Sticker Star. I thought that Sticker Star was stupid. So I have played some of the Paper Mario games, but not all of them. And I'll just have to say, like, Color Splash was like, okay, well, let's see what they do. And then I watched the gameplay clip to where the European Nintendo Direct, and Shibata was like, this is how you fight enemies and battle start. And you take your finger and you put it on the gamepad and you press down, and then like you flick the card up to the screen. Like, oh my goodness, that is just so gimmicky. That is just so gimmicky to do that. I'm hoping that they just let you use the D-pad and normal controls, that you really don't have to put your finger on the gamepad and flick the screen up to do attacks and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure that they'll have normal controls in there, but yeah, to me that was just a little too gimmicky, especially if you're going to be battling over and over. You're going to be continuing to press the gamepad, hold the gamepad with one hand. So hopefully they have the regular controls in there. I think that they will, but yeah, that is really gimmicky for my taste, so I don't think I'll be taking advantage of that. That doesn't seem to me like it improves any of the gameplay. It's just thrown in there just to use the features of the Wii U gamepad. Any interactions with the Wii U gamepad should be practical and should be something that innovates in the gameplay. That does not seem like it's innovative at all. That just seems like it's going to make battles just go on longer or take more physical exertion for no reason. So But yeah, I mean, other than that, like the graphics are looking good. The game is looking very vibrant. I do like the graphical style of the game. It's nice and clean. It's probably running at a 1080p resolution. It looks great. It looks great from the Paper Mario aesthetic standpoint. Obviously, it doesn't have like a ton of details or anything like that, but still, I still think that it can be a good game. But it looks like it is following that sticker star path, and people, I guess, are kind of upset and have been kind of hounding Nintendo on Twitter. I even saw some people talk about a petition and stuff like that, which is ridiculous. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how Paper Mario Color Splash goes. We'll see how Star Fox goes. We've got Star Fox coming out April 22nd in Europe, North America, and we have Paper Mario Color Splash coming out in 2016 sometime, probably more of a fall title. And did I say that I was excited for Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE? Did I say that? Yeah, I said that already. All right then, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button if you did like it. Lets me know you guys want more content and discussions just like this going forward in the future, and also subscribe to PlayerEssence for more news, reviews, trailers, tips, and tricks. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and we will see you for the next one. Peace.